you are doing your yes.
Sorry, sir.
We didn't.
Please repeat. Okay, Frank. Okay.
Who can
Repeat the
tell me?
question.
Who can tell me the fellow students here the different areas you focus on when you want to do your literature review?
Where you want to do what, sir? Sorry, sir.
When you want to
Literature
conduct
review.
a review, what are the different areas you look around, you look up to? What are the basic things you need to consider? Like if you pick up a paper now, okay, if I pick up a paper now to read and I finish reading it, and I found the paper interested, what are the different areas of the paper I should look around to see if it has relevance in my work? Started that last week from one point, so we want to continue with the other points. So what was the areas we said, well, these are the areas you look around in your work to see if it has meaning. And then based on that, you can see if the paper is relevant or not. Anybody to the rescue?
To the rescue. Look at the concepts in that area.
Yeah, we look at the conceptual framework, talk about that. Like when we talk about conceptual framework, that's what we started with last time. Try to look at different definitions or approaches to the work. So we looked at conceptual framework, and then what other areas do we talk about? I know we talk about conceptual framework, and then we talk about theoretical framework. That is to say, what are the underlying theories that support the work we are working on? And like I said before, this thing I'm saying, there are things that you see in literature review, but in some papers, when you pick them, they may not have. But if you're submitting a work that needs to be peer reviewed, to some of them, they will ask you some questions around the theoretical frameworks. What are the underlying theories that support the arguments? What are Because the simple reason is because science is better built on from existing works. So when you are working on scientific uh, paper or project, you're looking at what has been done here before, and then what is it that that has not been done that I need to work on. That becomes your focus. So you need to look at what are the theories that support that area of work. You know? And then after that, you look at the method. What are the methods that are used? Because in your improvement, if one of your objectives is to review existing works, you need to review works in the area of conceptual framework, people that talk about concepts, the theories, the method, the data sets. If you're using something like machine learning or thereabouts, you now look at the area of machine learning models that were used, which are the method, the data set they used, and the result they had. So by the time you look at those things, you now say, okay, are you listening, hearing me?
Yes, please.
Yes, sir. We're listening, sir.
You
Yes,
can now
yes,
say, yes, this is the work these people did. This is how they went about doing it. These are things they've done. Then you look around all these people, like the paper we looked at last week. We saw a lot of things the person did. And then we also say that when you're reviewing a paper, one paper can provide you insight into some areas you can work on that will help you look at the work properly well. I know there are some certain tools now you can use to look through, but the problem we have is that if you are a lazy student, you can have, like, I don't know if some of us know about Vivo. Have you heard about Vivo?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, there's a tool called Vivo. You can have a free version of it. Okay, what it does is that when you type your topical areas, it will bring about all the literature in that area and the ones that are related to
Sorry,
each.
sir. Call it again. The Vivo. Is it
Vivo, Nvivo. Vivo, Nvivo. Let me check if I can get a free version of it on the internet so I can go through it. Just a minute. Let me check. I'm coming. I'll check if we have a free version. In Vivo. I'm coming. Just a minute. Looks like you can download it. I'm looking for, okay, there's a Vivo free for students. I'm coming. I'll share my screen later.
Precious. Ile acha charge. Adi acha charge.
Who's the sovereign? Can you just put who is disturbing us? Can somebody that person mute, please? I see my screen. Okay, hang on a bit. Let me just- You can download it. Have you seen it? I think they say they are free version. Experience on Vivo. Free 14-day software. I don't know if it's free. But if you this is the name, are you seeing it?
Screen, we're not seeing your screen, sir.
Are you seeing it now?
It's still dark. Okay, yes, we can see. It's off.
Okay, that's how I'm gonna do it. I think you can download the software. I'll be coming around. Have you seen it now?
No, sir. No, sir. It's not there.
Have you seen it now?
Yes, yes. Can see it now.
So this is, I think they say there's a free 14-day free trial for students. You can download it in Vivo, NVIVO. So what it simply does is that when you type in your topic, it goes around picking up every paper in that area, summarize them for you. So you can get all those papers that are related to your area. So that will now help you to now begin to outline papers you're going to read and then work on them. The other shortest cut is looking for a survey paper in that area. Okay, when you get survey paper in that area, it helps to bring your work together. I don't know whether there are any question or has anybody started doing anything on literature review that we can we can work on. Otherwise, there's something I'm looking for. I'm a little bit careful introducing you to some things because a lot of us are lazy in the sense that some of the things you're looking for are already met. And one dangerous thing is when you don't know how to sieve the truth from what you have problems. There's so many free things out there now which are dangerous to people who don't have very good understanding of how science works. I'm just trying, there's something I'm looking forward to. When I get it, I will show you. How many of us, I don't, Madam, what's the university's, what's IMS's policy on the use of AI?
I think it's based on there was a time they started something against me on AI, and then I showed them the rules. So there are rules to it anyways. If it's for research and then it's well cited, I think it's okay. But if you use it, like these are like general policies anyway. So, but if you didn't use it, if it's not your original work, you don't need to append your name to it. So you can as well cite whoever the source anyway. I don't know. I don't think there's any specific policy on AI, but NUC is bringing in something on use of that permits students to use AI in both in learning, in teaching. We'll be going to Abuja for their inaugural meeting on that thing. I don't know. So for now, there's nothing definite on
computer
that.
science or what?
Computer science and ICT. So they want to allow AI tools in learning in Nigerian universities.
Yeah, I have reasons for asking these questions because what I want to show you now is can be misused. And if there's no policy on AI, then students can
use it.
Can use it. But I'll just show you something. Because what I'm saying is I know I've been wanting to talk about a training on how to use GPT-0, but the type of work we're doing now is a little bit challenging, very, very challenging to get on. But I'll just introduce you to what can help you do a literature review of work very quickly. But now, based on your policy, what to normally do is that you can use it to generate what's called a base for your work.
Okay.
Based on that
that's
you can now begin to strengthen it.
Like add flesh on your own.
Yeah, fleshing it out, and then in case if you don't know much, especially somebody who is a little bit trying to find his way into the system.
Research, yes.
Can we pick up? Is there any topic we can work on so that I can use it to demonstrate how some of this is work? If you have any topical thing we want to work on, and then I'll use it to demonstrate how this one works.
Let's use that's our digital footprinting now.
Okay. Is the person there now?
Sorry?
Is a student there?
No.
Is anybody here that has a topic?
Yeah, but let's use something from somebody.
I'm asking them the question. Nobody has answered me.
Anybody
yes,
that has a topic?
I have a topic.
Frank, if you have, present.
Hello?
What's the topic?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, what's the topic on?
Yeah.
He's asking you.
Generative adversary networks are framework for zero-day malware detection.
What did you say?
Gen AI, generative adversarial network.
Yeah.
For 0-day detection.
Yes. Malware for 0-day malware detection.
Okay.
Generative what?
Adversarial network. Yes. Adversarial what? No.
Network framework for 0-day malware
Framework.
detection.
Network framework. Okay.
For 0-day.
Yeah, 0-day malware detection.
Did this?
Yes, correct. Frank, confirm if this is what you mean. Hello, Frank.
Is the person there with us?
Zero,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Ah.
0-day malware detection. Yes.
If I type this here on Storm, I'll create an article that will help to form a base for my work.
Okay, on Storm. Wow.
Yeah. So I will just it will simply go through some paper. Like I said, some of the things it's gonna give you is they're not so wonderful, but it gives you some topical areas that you cannot flesh out. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It will look for papers, articles in different funny areas that are not academic anyway, but you simply have to reduce the time it takes for you to start looking for things to write, but it should just give you some topical areas in that place that will now form the basics, the base for your work. And using that now, you can now begin to now write your project. Does that make sense to you? Am I speaking to anybody?
Yeah.
Yes. It is, sir.
Okay, let's see what it generates, and then I'll share the screen with you, how you can use it to be the base for your work. But now that basis will now, you start fleshing it out like a project. But what will give you just an article, kind of an article, some work, but it's not very broad. Are you seeing are you seeing it now?
Yes.
So it says summary. So you can work on those summary it's not summary background. Generative Adversarial Network Framework, architecture generator. So this area can become, that Generative Adversarial Network Framework can now become your literature review, and then training process, loss function, advantages, and then application in 0-day malware detection, deep learning techniques. These are will now form your distance. This area of case study is what you can take on and then work on to become your methodology. Okay.
Okay.
And
All right.
yes, it tells you challenges and limitations you can have. So it doesn't
Okay,
give.
sorry, please, can we use this as part of the contextual framework?
No, what I'm saying is what this one will give is it will give you a base. A base means because if you are having challenges of trying to find out exactly what you're supposed to do. Now this can give you some base. This summary can become your what they call introduction, sort of.
Yes.
Okay? So you can use this summary as introduction.
Introduction, yes.
And then it will give you some literature which you can go through to read more, to now use it to fine-tune the content.
Okay.
Then this background can become your background of study, which is part of chapter 1. Okay. Then
Okay.
after that, after this ones now, you now start talking about, because all these areas is cited could give you some papers you can read through. Then after all that, you can provide some concepts like generative adversarial network. What does it mean? You can add it up in chapter 1, define some concepts, and then now talk about research questions, research objectives, and rest of the project structure to complete your chapter 1. Then this area of generative adversarial network framework can start your chapter 2, which is literature review.
Okay.
So when you now
Yeah.
look through this now, you see different types of architecture you have. Like I said now you understand what a generator means. You can now improve on it.
Okay.
You understand what a generator means. You can now improve on it. So it simply has given you some topical areas you need to focus on.
Yes. And
Okay. Now
expound
going
it
into
now.
this case, this area I said, this are also part of literature review, application zero detection. Because it's talking about adversarial network, which are the two basic things your literature review should contain: generative adversarial network framework, and then this application is zero detection. These are the two core areas your literature review should focus on. Then you can see where he's talking about the different models, deep learning techniques, hybridization techniques, anomaly detection techniques. These are method, okay? These are AI-driven continuous monitoring. Now, in this area, we have case study. That's where you now talk about your methodology. That method, you can now look at what they have done here for a case study, and they use it in working on your method to achieve those objectives. So this is where I'm talking about the issue of if you're on a very high level, it is difficult for you. Somebody will just copy this and paste and dump it for a lecturer.
Oh, I understand. Yeah.
And then he goes home, and he goes home and say, I've done a project. That's not what
I've
it is.
finished.
It's just an article of few pages, but it has given you some understanding of what you should be talking about in each of those areas.
Yeah,
That's,
but sir, please,
that's the future
if
direction.
students,
Sorry?
sorry, if students use this to write, can we use AI detector to fish out if they use AI?
That's what I'm telling you. That's why I asked the question, because that's why I asked the question. Because if you allow students to go through it, that's why I gave you this. Now, I can also, like now, I can give you an example of this. That's what I'm coming into now. So
Okay.
I want to show the students, if you use this to generate your work, you cannot just copy this and then send it to a lecturer.
And I will now start doing the
Because
original
if you
thing.
send it to a lecturer, lecturer has the right to go to GPT-0. I'm coming, just a minute.
Okay.
I'm coming around. That's what I want to show them. I can download it. I'll show the PDF version of it. This is a PDF version of the work. And just 12 pages. You can't do a project for 12 pages. But he has given you a base of your work.
Mhm.
I'll save it now. Now, if a student, and unfortunately copy it the way it is, and then send it to a lecturer, said, I have done my project, I've submitted it, you just remove the name and put your name there. I say it's your project. The lecturer has also the right to do this. I'm coming. I've saved that work now. Okay. I've saved it. I've saved it on the screen. That's my GPT-7. There are seven of them now, but I have GPT-7. I still see my screen. No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
What are you seeing?
Right.
What did you see on the screen?
Writer. Okay. GPT-0.
Okay, yes. GBTC.
GPT-7. Okay. Now, if I come here now, I upload that document I have, which I generated from Storm. I'll generate it now. I go to my downloads, I pick it. I have license, but I can just do a basic scan. I do a basic scan. Are you seeing the screen now? Hello?
Hello?
We are
I
seeing it.
just see my screen.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
What did it say in percentage of AI using it? So you have 71%.
71%.
Yeah, 71. 71. Yeah.
So you see, you can't use it. So you see how far it is. 29% mix. So it's very high in AI because I did not work with it. So that's not the essence
Okay.
of it. The essence of it is just to use it to generate the base of the work I want to do. Look at the references it had, and then some of them may not make sense and be very stupid. But that is what I want to show you today. And don't know. If I keep talking with nobody showing any sense of knowledge, so what do you want us to do? I've shown you some skill, I've given you some things you need to do. But like I said before, what I should do is just a way to make your written review or writing easier by providing you some of the things you would have done long for months, bridging it by giving you a focus of what you should be looking forward to. Okay, so if I have that work generated now, okay, now you can now have topics you can copy. Let me give you an example now. Let me give you an example. I'll put that side by side, and then I can tell you, you can do more, you can get on faster with your literature review. Like if I go over there now, and I have some content. Okay? Let me see if I can open that little again. That work again. Now, if I start reading papers looking for that topic, it might take me a very long time, right? It will take a very long time to get papers that will support that papers we read. Okay. But if I've used that term, it has given me some understanding of what I should be looking forward to. What next will I do? What I will do is simply go over to Google Scholar. Okay. Let me give you an example now. I'll see on my screen. So you gave me a table of contents that's made my work easier. Just a minute. Are you seeing my screen? I see my
Your screen
screen.
is off. Your screen is off, sir.
So we can see it now.
Okay, now you see, I use that
I'm not
term.
seeing what you are sharing, sir. Yes, it's on now.
I can see from here.
If I use that term now, it gave me table of contents. So that helps me a lot of time. So now if I sit, what I will now do is that I'll go over there when I'm writing my literature review, I'll now say generative adversarial network framework. Okay, that's one thing I should look out for and then go through it. I also look out for the architecture. And I look at the generator and discriminator, and then also go into training process, loss function. But these are things that if I keep reading papers, it might take me weeks before I could gather all these topical areas or subsections to treat on. But this has given me rounded off most of the papers to see the topical area they treated, and they gave me what I should work on. It's the same thing that in Vivo will also do for you. Vivo will give you all the related papers around that area and then summarize them for you, and then you start working on them from there. So I've seen some areas I can work on. What I simply need to do is that I copy those areas and then paste it on Google Scholar. Okay. If I come here and I say generative adversarial network C, I'm not sure I can. Let me just come around. I'm not sure the whole You can't see my list. Let me go back to rules column. Oh, let's have, if you have question, you ask. So now, have you seen it now? He has given me some tips. Now, I went over here and now said Generative Adversarial Network Framework Survey. Now, he gave me an overview of theory and applications.
It's still coming up.
Okay, not seen it.
Okay, it's up.
Now, he has given me an overview of theories and applications. So he has armed me to know there's a level of theory. So now I can do my theoretical frameworks.
Yes, from here.
From here, I can do my applications and variants from here, which also
Mm,
helps you to
yes.
confirm what he has got from me. You can see that I got him theories and applications.